Charles Oliveira versus Beneil Dariush. Number 1 versus number 4 in the lightweight division. Huge fight. Huge fight. Charles Oliveira is coming out all emotional. Man, he is a man that is driven. He really seems at this point in his life to just be singularly focused, right? Just a single-minded assassin. And all he wants to do is get back to that title. I was excited heading into this one, man. I've said it before and I'll say it again. The resurgence that man has had in his career, I think it's something legendary. I mean, he was at a point where I don't think anyone seriously even considered him a title contender. Think about that for a second. Charles Oliveira was a veteran in the UFC, and he was at a point in his career when nobody thought that he would fight for a title at any point, and he turned it around to where he is at today. Former world champion, defended the belt, coming out here smoking people left and right, and could very easily be knocking on another shot, another opportunity to reclaim that title. Wow, something else, man. Something else. I mean, think this fight comes out here and he does exactly what we've always seen from him in some regards, right? I mean, think about it. One of the things that stands out about this dude is you see a lot of people talk about how they look for the knockout, or how they're coming out there and they're going to try to be aggressive and they're going to press the action and they're going to be in a guy's face. But one of the things that you quickly notice amongst almost all fighters, and there's a reason for it, it's because it's a good idea, but one of the things that you notice amongst almost all fighters is that they have a plan for the whole fight. They fight in a way that allows them to fight to the distance. Whether that's a 3-round fight, a 5-round fight, whether you're in boxing and it's a 12-round fight. So they're like, hey, there's a possibility this fight could go the distance. I'm not going to expend all my energy early on. But one of the things that you see from Charles Oliveira is just unbridled aggression, just relentlessness, just pressing the action out of control, throwing shots incredibly hard. You look at it and you think, I don't think this man is fighting in a way that's going to allow him to fight for 5 rounds. I think he is really, truly living the phrase that he's going out there and fighting like each round is the last round. Like he is just going out there with this Terminator mindset. It's a man on a mission. Comes out there and that's exactly what we saw tonight. Throwing hard shots, man, lands a big head kick. Dariush, he raises up his defense. He makes the right move. He does the right thing. Doesn't even matter. It's like Charles Oliveira is just kicking right through anything that anybody's putting up. He's knocking him off base. At one point he's pulling guard. We see him for a few minutes with Dariush. He's Charles Oliveira is such a dangerous man on the mat. Dariush, he's in top position. He's landed a little bit ground and pound here and there. He's missing way more than he's landing. Oliveira's trying to get a few things going. Seemed to, at one point, really threaten with a heel hook. But after a few minutes, it's almost like he just decides, okay, enough's enough. So let me stand back on my feet. And almost as soon as he wants to, it feels like, he stands back up. We see him pull guard and then you see him stand back up, and the way in which he does it seems so easy and so effortless. You have to ask yourself, could he have done it earlier? Was he down there trying to prove a point? Was he down there on the mat really trying to make something happen? Not sure, but nevertheless, he gets back to his feet. And very quickly after that, it goes south for Dariush, man. Once again, Oliveira, it gets to the feet. He's incredibly aggressive, shows real power, lands another head kick, puts Dariush on the back foot, lands 2 big right hands. Dariush drops, man. He's in real trouble. There's a scramble. Charles ends up on top. He's landing shots. One thing leads to another, and we got the ref stepping in to stop it. Just that fast in a title eliminator fight, we see Charles Oliveira do what Charles Oliveira does, which is blow through the competition. He is something special. You watch him, how can you not just think of the phrase, always looking to finish? There's a lot of guys that come out there and say that. He's a man that lives it. So, after a fight like this, I ask you, how can you not give him another shot at the belt? How can you not give him another shot at the belt? Who are you going to give the nod over Charles Oliveira after the past performances that we've seen from him, after the performance that we saw from him again tonight? The man is something else. So, let me know what you guys think. Were you as impressed with what he brought to the table tonight as I was? Did you think he was going to do it? Did you think he was going to win, but maybe not in such a devastating and dominating fashion? And can you not wait to see another fight between him and Islam Makhachev? Let me know what you guys think.